Hello, my classmate and tutor from the course Teaching English for Specific Purposes. My name is Luis Fernando Alvarez, and I'd like to introduce myself and also state my expectations for the course. As I mentioned earlier, I'm Luis Fernando Alvarez. I belong to the SEAD Medellin. I am currently in the 6th or 7th semester. I have been teaching English for a couple of years now, and it's been such a great experience. So for me, up to now, I found it really, really rewarding. So I want to also to state my two expectations for the course. Number one, personally, I believe that it would be really important for me to try to identify the target people for me to teach English. I have taught to children, young adults, and adults, but I want to focus more in related or more specific kind of people to teach English. That would be my first expectation. And my second expectation would be, for example, to apply, to put into practice all these tips and recommendations that we're going to learn in this course and on a daily basis. Those are basically my main two expectations for the course. Now I want to answer a couple of questions that we have on the activity guide as well as on the syllables. For example, number one, my personal goals from this course are to learn a lot, and as I mentioned earlier, to apply those rules and conditions in my profession. So that's what I'm going to find really, really rewarding, and to see and to double check if these tips or recommendations are really working. How do I think this course will help me to improve my teaching skills? Well, as I mentioned earlier, I've been teaching for a couple of years, and with these techniques, and specifically this course, teaching for specific purposes, I'm going to realize which contents to teach to certain groups of people, starting from children up to adults. So I think it is important to keep in mind that people from all ages learn differently. What two topics I consider the most important for me to learn? I'll say the origins of teaching English as a good purpose, as well as the materials, since they're going to be such a great tool for information and learning. Another question to answer is, what two topics would be more needed or useful in Colombia? Well, I think the needs analysis and also the syllable design, because we need to learn what we really need to teach in Colombia in order to be more bilingual. And lastly, what teaching for specific purposes I have taught in the past, just to how to be at the airport and how to ask food in a restaurant. And in other words, let's see, I have taught survival English. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to hear from you soon, and bye bye.